Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be doing question 14 of the June 2023 paper 1. So on this question, it's quite a lot of indices here that we need to take care of, and it's 4 marks, so it should be quick and easy for us. So 14, write 1 over 16 in the form 4 to the power of n, where n is an integer. So what we need to do, we need to find a number or a fraction to the power of 4 to the power of that to make it 1 over 16. So what we do is, if we write 1 over 16 to the power and we need it into 4 to the power of n. So first of all, what we do is we see it's a fraction, so it's not in the same form as this. So how would we make this not into a fraction? So 1 over something is the same as just writing to the power of 1. Because if you think about it, when you write meters per second, we write ms to the 1. That's the same as meters per second. It's just an easier way of writing it and more clear. So if we put 16 to the power of minus 1, that is in a better and closer form to 4 to the power of n. Now we need to see how we go from 16 to 4. So we know that 4 squared is equal to 16. So what we could do is, we could do minus 1 and 2, because 2 is for squared. If we times those together, we get minus 2. And we get 16 to the power of minus 2 is equal to 4n, or sorry, 4 to the minus 2. And that's in the same form, because you see the base number is the same. So minus 2 would equal to n. And even if we try this, we would get 4 to the power of minus 2. The minus means a fraction, so you do 1 over 4 squared, which is equal to 1 over 16. If you see, this is the exact same as this. So now we can just write our answer. So it's not asking what n is, it's asking right in the form. So we would write 4. We'd write 4 to the power of minus 2. And that would be our final answer for 1 mark. So it's a bit tricky to see what form you need to get it in, but once you get it and once you practice, it'll be quite quick to do that. So 4 marks would be 4 minutes. So we've spent about a minute on that. So 14b. So write the value of 8 to the power of 5 over 3 minus 9 to the power of 3 over 2. So what we would do here is we would do these two as separate parts. So 8 to the 5/3. Well, we know that if we do 8 to the power of 5 and then cube root it, we won't get a nice number. But we know that cube root 8 is equal to a nice number, which is 2. Then we just have 2 to the power of 5. So that's the same as saying 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which would equal to 32. And then we need to minus that by 9 and 3 over 2. So 9 to the power of 3 over 2. So instead of doing 9 cubed first, I'm getting a really big number. So 9 cubed would be 729 root 2. And that would be hard to work out on our own. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to square root it first, because we know that square root of 9 is just 3. And then we have the power of 3 left, and we know that 3 to the power of 3 is just 81. So it's a lot easier doing it this way than the other way. It depends on the question. If this was, let's say, 9 to the power of 2 over 3, then what we would do is we would square it first and get 81 to the power of a third, and then we would end up getting 3. Because it's much harder to get this in this form. For example, if you do cube root 9, that's not a very nice number. That's an irrational number. So instead, it depends on what your powers are. So always make sure you're doing them in the right order to make it easier and quicker for yourself. So we're not done with this question. We still need to take away, make sure we're doing it the right way. So we take the 32 and then we minus 81. This was already positive, so it's going to stay minus. And minus 81 plus 32, you could just do it in your calculator if you had one. It would be around minus 49. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you understood that, and if you subscribe, I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.